Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, welcome to the Daily Grind. How you doing out there this morning? Good, I hope. I hope you have a great morning. Hope you have a great day today, by golly, all day long. Let's get crag-like and chummy. I read the thing this morning, and I heard another thing this morning, and it all made a lot of sense, so I'm going to talk about it. When you're a little kid, you have an imagination, man. Little kids, they just have an imagination, and it's crazy. You know, they'll be outside running around the house if they're a spaceman or a dinosaur or who knows what. They just use their imagination to have fun, and it's really cool. And everybody thinks it's great. You get a little older and you want to do something, and you have this imagination, like, I want to be a lawyer, or I want to be a professional ball player. And then people tell you, well, that's ridiculous. Don't do that. You got to think about something else. They start to kill your imagination. They start to kill your dreams. And then they tell you, well, that's too hard to do. It's too risky. They start to turn your imagination into fear. And that ain't good. And then when you get older, you come across this little problem and you evaluate it. You learn how to evaluate things, and you evaluate it. You look it over and you decide how big of a problem it is. It's just a problem. They're all the same, really. But you make this decision. Now you're using your imagination to create fear, as you've been taught as you get a little bit older. And you imagine this problem is huge, just gigantic. And more than likely, it's not half as big as you're making it out to be. It's your imagination that you're using in the wrong way to make this little problem seem like it's gigantic. What I've found in my time here is if I just tackle a problem, just tackle it, just start doing the first thing I need to do to get through that problem, it becomes small pretty quick. It's when I sit around and think about it that it gets big. I evaluate it, I toss it around in my head, my imagination gets involved, and it starts creating this monster of a problem. If I just jump into it, tackle it, start working on it, before you know it, it's gone, it's behind me, and it's no longer a problem. Then my imagination can't keep running away with it. So listen, if you're going to use your imagination, which is a good thing, use it like you did when you were a kid. Use it for something good. Use it to imagine a better life, a better way, funner things. Just use it for good. Don't use it to evaluate problems and create bigger problems where you don't really need to. Another thing for me is, like, if I'm looking at a problem and I just seem like it's overwhelming, I'll call somebody and talk to them about it, because they're on the other side of it. They're in a different place. They'll talk to me and they'll help me shrink that problem back down to the right size. They'll help me take my imagination out of it, and just like the Nike commercial, just do it. Just do it. So when I get to a job, I evaluate the job. I'll walk around the whole job and I'll look it all over, and I'll find the problem spots. And the ones that seem like they're the worst, those are the ones I do first. I get them behind me, get them gone. I don't have to think about them anymore. My imagination doesn't get to run away with them. I just get them done and move on, and then the rest of the job seems fairly easy. Why? Because I tackle the worst part first. Got it done and over with. Because I know my imagination is going to take it and run with it. But if I just do it, get it done, I don't have to think about it anymore. My imagination doesn't get to run with that one. I just imagine the job done and how good it's going to look and how happy the people are going to be. And I use my imagination for something good, and it's much better. So remember that when you're looking at a problem, you're going to evaluate it, and you're going to decide how big of a problem it is. Whether it's that big or not, that remains to be seen. But the longer you think about it before you tackle it, the more your imagination is going to work its way in there, and the bigger it's going to make it. So don't allow your imagination to climb into your problems, because your imagination just loves to go and imagine things. Imagine things that ain't even there. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. You got a problem? Jump on it first. Get it done. Get it out of there. And life is good. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow.